55-year-old woman, GAYNOR Lord, mysteriously vanished on December 8, 2023 in Norwich, leaving a sequence of mysterious events that have left investigators and the community searching for answers. Before we delve further into this true crime story, we kindly ask you to subscribe to our channel and share your thoughts in the comments. On December 8th, GAYNOR Lord was last seen walking along London Street, adorned in a white shirt, a yellow tank top, and an olive-coloured coat with a scarf. CCTV footage released by the police traced her last steps between a cathedral and Wensum Park at precisely 4:01 p.m. The last known sighting placed her on St Augustine Street, a crucial piece of information for investigators. It wasn't until more than 5 hours later, around 8 p.m., that GAYNOR was reported missing to the police. A member of the public stumbled upon items belonging to her scattered around Wensum Park. Clothes and personal possessions were discovered near the river, prompting an immediate identification through the ID found in her bag. Officers visited her home address, discovering she had failed to return home after work. Norfolk Constabulary swiftly issued an appeal to the public, seeking assistance in locating GAYNOR Lord. Specialised search teams, including the Marine Unit, Norfolk Fire and Rescue Service, and the Coast Guard, conducted extensive searches in the area. As hours turned into days, the search intensified, with no stone left unturned. GAYNOR Lord was a retail assistant and was deeply embedded in the community, having graduated from Eton NS Norwich in 1984. Her family life, seemingly stable, included a marriage to Clive James Lord, a successful financial advisor since March 6, 1998. They were parents to 3 children, Alexandra, Charlotte, and Sebastian. 4 days after her disappearance, Alexandra, GAYNOR's daughter, took to social media, posting on her Facebook profile to spread awareness about her mother's disappearance. The public's assistance became pivotal in the ongoing investigation. Norfolk Police, in their quest for information, released footage detailing GAYNOR Lord's last known movements before her disappearance. On December 13th, CCTV footage revealed GAYNOR leaving work at Bullard's Gin in Jarrold's department store at 2:44 p.m., more than an hour before her scheduled departure. This footage depicted her smiling, seemingly ordinary, but little did anyone know it would be the last visual trace of her. Meticulous analysis of the CCTV footage provides a detailed account of GAYNOR's movements. After leaving work, she is seen jogging up Bedford Street at 2:45 p.m., carrying her olive-coloured coat beneath her arm. She walked onto London Street at 2:47 p.m., crossing Queen Street without waiting for a red light, narrowly avoiding traffic towards a cathedral. By 3:22 p.m., she was captured putting on her jacket as she walked away from Norwich Cathedral. Further sightings include her on St George's Street near the Playhouse Theatre at 3:49 p.m. and on St Crispin's Road towards Pitt Street at 3:53 p.m. The last recorded sighting was her on St Augustine Street at 4:01 p.m. GAYNOR's departure from work more than an hour before her shift's end raises questions. CCTV footage reveals her stopping for 34 minutes at Norwich Cathedral, heading in the opposite direction towards Wensum Park instead of making her way home. Witnesses in the park describe her as appearing quite calm after 4 p.m., having removed some clothes to engage in yoga by the river. That's when speculation arose about whether GAYNOR was rushing to meet someone, possibly at the cathedral. However, staff at the cathedral mentioned that she was understood to have gone to the toilets beneath a popular cafe. The absence of slip marks at the riverbank and the lack of witnesses seeing her enter the water deepens the mystery. Till now, several eyewitnesses have come forward with intriguing information. According to the Norwich Evening News, one eyewitness believes they saw someone resembling GAYNOR removing her jacket in Wensum Park and performing a yoga pose. This unexpected detail adds a layer of complexity to the investigation. Her belongings, including clothing, 2 rings, a mobile phone and glasses, were found scattered in Wensum Park, approximately 1.5 miles from her workplace. Notably, her coat is discovered in the River Wensum, which runs through the park. Friends and relatives insist there were no apparent signs of distress in the days leading up to her disappearance. Plans to play tennis with a friend in the new year contradict the notion of a troubled state of mind. Julie Butcher, a friend, described Gaynor as happy just days before her disappearance. In a strange twist of fate, the case of Gaynor Lord shares uncanny similarities with the disappearance of 45-year-old Nicola Bulley, who vanished next to a river in January. Nicola's body was later discovered in the River Wyre, and her death was ruled as a drowning. The Lancashire Constabulary, responsible for Nicola Bulley's case, faced criticism over their handling of the investigation and the disclosure of personal information. This revelation raises questions about the eerie similarities in the circumstances surrounding both cases, prompting Norfolk Constabulary to exercise caution and thoroughness in their pursuit of answers. Norwich Police, aware of these parallels, have been in correspondence with Lancashire Constabulary. Superintendent Wes Hornigold emphasised their commitment to learning lessons from the Nicola Bulley case, particularly in terms of water searching skills. The collaboration extended to discussions with the National Crime Agency and a meticulous approach to avoid pitfalls encountered in the previous investigation. The Norwich Police, aware of potential pitfalls, then expressed a commitment to learning from past experiences. Superintendent Wes Hornigold stated that their intention to leave no stone unturned, linking in with Lancashire Constabulary and the National Crime Agency. They were keenly aware of recent criticisms regarding the handling of the Bulley case and express a dedication to understanding any specific skills and knowledge related to water searching. The case takes a somber turn as, on the noon of Friday, the 15th of December, 2 members of the police dive team recovered a body from the River Wensum. The location, marked with an orange buoy, became a poignant scene of discovery. Floral tributes near Wensum Park reflect the community's collective grief, with heartfelt messages expressing wishes for peace for Gaynor and condolences for her family. Chief Superintendent Dave Buckley then confirmed that a post-mortem examination will be conducted to establish the cause of death. While the body hasn't been formally identified, Gaynor's family has been informed and is receiving support from specially trained officers. Chief Superintendent Dave Buckley addressed the media, emphasizing that detectives remain open-minded about the circumstances of Gaynor's disappearance. He reassured the public that the investigation is pursuing all lines of inquiry, stressing that it's currently treated as a missing person inquiry. Importantly, he reiterated that there is no evidence of third-party involvement, maintaining the position held throughout their inquiries. As the investigation enters a critical phase with the recovery of Gaynor Lord's body, the community comes together to offer condolences and support to her grieving family. The police, while cautious and thorough in their pursuit of the truth, remain committed to finding answers in the complex web of events surrounding Gaynor Lord's disappearance. In this evolving narrative of uncertainty and parallel mysteries, the community waits with bated breath for the post-mortem results and any additional revelations that may shed light on the enigma surrounding Gaynor Lord's disappearance and the tragic discovery of her body.